Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox, take a close-up look, assemble and test the TASCHEN Bookstand. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is the TASCHEN Bookstand or book cradle. And now let's go ahead and open it up. But of course, peeling apart or off the cling film that's keeping the box securely sealed. And just putting that cling film aside, let's open up the box. But of course, popping up the box flap, to reveal the contents inside. And let's lift out the TASCHEN Bookstand from its box packaging, and of course checking through to make sure nothing else is left behind or inside the box packaging. We can set the box to the side, and of course setting that cover to the side as well, and centering the book stand in its packaged form. Now let's go ahead and of course unpack it to reveal the contents inside. And checking through, making sure nothing else is left behind, and of course recycle or reuse that packaging thoughtfully. So as we can see, there is some protective film as well between the layers of the book stand. And let's very carefully and gently remove the packaging material between the upper and lower parts of the book stand. And let's see if we can figure out how to assemble the book stand, and just giving you a look at the book stand as it is before we do too much to it, so at least you have some idea of what this TASCHEN Bookstand or book cradle is about, straight out from its box packaging. So you can see it is made from very thick pieces of acrylic, and they have a very clear design and appearance, as you can see right there, seeing completely through both thick layers of acrylic. And there is the TASCHEN branding as well. Let's try and get that to show right there, very subtly on one side or one part of this TASCHEN Bookstand. So just doing my best to give you a look right there with the TASCHEN branding, and it is raised against its very smooth surface of the TASCHEN's Bookstand. So just giving you another angle as best I can right there. With the TASCHEN branding. Okay, now let's try and see if we can get this to assemble right there. So simply lifting up the layers, and there the TASCHEN Bookstand is now assembled. So pretty simple and straightforward assembly. And let's see if we can dismantle it and set it back down. So it is a little bit of a puzzle, but there we go. Disassembly, or making it flat, and if we want to bring it back up, simply let's see, what did we just do? Right there. So slight bit of trickery right there with the assembly, but nonetheless we do have the TASCHEN Bookstand assembled and disassembled. So basically opening it just like that, and of course keeping that TASCHEN branding at the bottom of the bookstand. Okay, so now we have it assembled, just giving you a look as it is. Of course, with the X-like structure, you can see the overall shape and design of this, the TASCHEN's bookstand now in its completeness and unpacked and unboxed form, ready to cradle or hold a book. Okay, so let's set it back down. And actually, before I do that, giving you a look at the central part of the bookstand, so you have a better understanding of how this bookstand appears with its X-like structure. So the bookstand measures 35 centimeters across and can support TASCHEN's books of XL size or XL format, so anything 34 centimeters up to 39 centimeters. So that's the upper limit of 39 centimeters, and that's where the triple or double XL, I beg your pardon, size of TASCHEN's books start. So this one does support up to XL TASCHEN's book size. Okay, so over here I have Tattoo, which is a TASCHEN's book. So Tattoo, 1730s to 1970s, Henk Schiffmacher's private collection, which I've unboxed very recently, so you can always look that up on the channel. And this book measures 28.8 centimeters tall. I beg your pardon, 38.8 centimeters tall and 29 centimeters across. And this is an XL book, almost nearly edging into the XXL size. And let's set it down, and of course it also weighs just under 6 kilos, so just giving you a look at just how thick and massive this book is, and it's only an XL book. So right now it's resting in the middle part of the TASCHEN's bookstand. Let's open it up and setting it in its relaxed and open state right there. So you have some idea as to the ability and presentation of this, the TASCHEN's bookstand, with this Tattoo 1730s to 1970s Henk Schiffmacher's private collection XL size hardcover book. So giving you a look as it is with it resting on this TASCHEN's bookstand or book cradle. And if we close the book back up, just so you have some frame of reference right there, and of course resting my hand on one side of the TASCHEN's bookstand, so you have some sense of size and scale of this bookstand. So just gonna set the book back down, and once again giving you some sense of the size of this bookstand. It's right there and right there. And once again, now that we've got the hang of the disassembly, simply unfolding it, and if we want to expand it, simply expanding it and resting it back down. Very sturdy and thick acrylic design So that's the TASCHEN Bookstand. Thanks for watching and happy reading!